come on in. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's crackin'? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is your man Theo Butler, and welcome to what in the Hatut Zeraze are they doing over there at Marvel Studios? Episode I ain't saying, I'm just saying what the wrong with me nation. Man, y'all clap that thing on up. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. Yes, that's how we do this thing. And speaking of caring, not Karen, that's not what I said. This ain't that type of show. No, I said caring. Y'all petty and messy. No, speaking of caring, shout out to Brandon, Big Swole. I call, you ain't got no. Y'all remember Big Swede from Heartbreak Ridge? Big Swole. Big Swole, y'all saw the opening. I was gonna put some music with it, but I can't think of no music that's gonna do that justice. So I just until I can find something that's gonna do that justice, I'm gonna leave that what that is. But man, I appreciate it, man. Man, listen, cats like you, KG Green, K-pop, Pixel Fun. Listen, I'm humble that y'all believe in me like that. I really am, and shout out to y'all that's rocking with me like that. Like, you know, Grand Madam Tarot, Gab for coming to get a brother, Gab for putting a brother on his podcast and everything like that. Marcus and Josh from Back of the Bus. Man, I don't want to forget nobody. Chillmonger, K Dot. I want to make sure I say K-pop because K-pop did some wonderful stuff. Kaizo Slevin, Trey Michael. I mean, just shout out because y'all don't mind showing a brother love, man. And I really do appreciate that. And without these people, none of this would be possible. And you know, I say Grand Madam Tara, Mr. Ray Smith, my lovely wife, but the Rock With Me Nation, because as y'all grow, I grow, and we grow. So, man, listen, I'm just humble. But that ain't what this video is about, so I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is get off into this Hunter, the Hatut Zeraze, because, you know, we got action figures with the Hatut Zeraze now. Don't know why they never showed up in a Black Panther movie. Been 2 movies out. But we're going to talk about it, though. Who are the Hatut Zeraze? Who's Hunter? I don't think anybody can really get into it like I can get into it, so let's get into it. My wife is sitting off to the side, so if y'all see me glancing off, I'll be looking over there. Let's go. Created by Christopher Priest and Mark Texera in 1998, Hunter, a.k.a. the White Wolf, and the Hatut Zeraze, a.k.a. the Dogs of War, made their debut just 3 issues after the Dora Milaje did in Black Panther, Volume 3, issue number 4. Yeah, because what did Queen Latifah say? Ooh, ladies first, ladies first. Ooh, ladies first. Listen, shout out to Dana. You know what I mean? Y'all, man, listen, I rocks with Queen Latifah, y'all. And I miss music like that from back in the day. Y'all, Money, Love, and everything like that. I feel so bad for the millennial generation. Y'all don't know what y'all missing. Anyway, in that issue, we see a small group of Hatut Zeraze going after T'Challa. That's how they make their debut. They nice with it. Like we want the big dog right off the cuff. We later find out that they're make sure you spell there right when you type in your notes and everything, and it's gonna look crazy when you go back to read it. We later find out that they are under orders from Hunter, who wants to come back home. Home being Wakanda. We're gonna get into that. Y'all stay with me. How did we get here though? Hunter wanted to come back home. T'Challa being chased around Hell's Kitchen by a couple of Hatuts. How did we get here? I'm gonna help us out. First, let's start with T'Challa, who himself has been a leader of the Hatut Zeraze. Yes, T'Challa has been a leader of the Hatut Zeraze. And I would expect this occurred once he became old enough to join the Wakanda military. His father, King Azuri, was Black Panther at the time. And y'all see how that go? See how that go? See, Azuri was Black Panther. We don't talk about what happened to Azuri. We do know T'Chaka took up the mantle. The son took up the mantle of the father. See, it's all in the family. Because let other people tell it. They say anybody can wear the mantle. And I guess they hinted around with that and everything like that. But then they give us a whole junior. And now junior going to wear the mantle. Still keeping it in the family. But if you just pick up a book or just hire somebody that cared about the book, it'd be a lot less confusing for everybody. Comic book fans and the general movie audience, a.k.a. the casual fan as well. Because I'm going to be honest with you, the casual fan ain't that damn stupid. They're not. Got a lot more intelligence than y'all give them credit for. So, going back to that, first let's start with T'Chaka, who himself has been a leader of the Hatut Zeraze. As his father, King Azuri was Black Panther at the time. This was probably a role he filled until he ascended to the throne of taking over the Black Panther mantle. I.e., Azuri got old, T'Chaka went through the rituals and became the Black Panther. So aside from T'Chaka, we know the most recent leaders to be Hunter. I do. I can't speak for nobody else. I do. Hunter, Shorty, T'Challa, and Achilles. And I'm guessing Jai, based on the way things are going on in the most recent issues of Black Panther written by John Ridley. Because he ain't acknowledging anything that Ta-Nehisi Coates did. I don't know what's going on with that. But then again, Hunter has been stirring up trouble for Sam Wilson in the latest issues of Captain America: Sentinel of Truth. Yeah, I don't know why Hunter is not in the Black Panther comics. I don't know why he's in Sam Wilson's comics. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess because Sam Black. I don't know. You would have thought Hunter would have showed up in Black Panther because we ain't seen him in a minute. But we ain't seen him in a minute, and he shows up, and that means that the author over there in the Sam Wilson comic books, he either likes Hunter or somebody told him to use him. I don't know. I don't know. Timing, messiness. I don't know. Speaking of Hunter, how did the guy with a fade, because he got a nice fade, he really does, his fade is nice, and a Tony Stark mustache get to be leader of Wakanda's secret police? How? Who? How, Sway? How? Let's talk about it. Well, first and foremost, Hunter is Wakandan now, but he's from the neighboring nation originally of Mahanda. Yeah. When his parents' plane crashed in a nearby nation, he was adopted by King T'Chaka and Queen Naomi. Who's Queen Naomi? I know y'all like, Queen Naomi? Who's that? That's T'Chaka's first wife and T'Challa's mother. Queen Ramonda is T'Challa's stepmother and Shuri's mother. And Yami died from a sickness. Everybody died from sickness. And Yami died shortly after T'Challa was born. T'Chaka, depressed and everything like that, Shuri found T'Challa wandering in the woods and everything. Shout out to you, Shuri. Yes, she did find him and everything. No, the Queen Mother Ramonda is not Wakandan. She was not born in Wakanda. She was not. But T'Chaka was so enamored, so infatuated with what she was doing for T'Challa, he came out of his depression and he married the Queen Mother Ramonda. Well, he married Ramonda, and that's how she became to be the Queen Mother. So, but that's how that went down. But anyway, Hunter was adopted by T'Chaka and Iyami. You know what that means? Hunter is T'Challa's older brother. Y'all like, what? Yeah, T'Challa got a whole ass older brother. Step brother, but he a whole ass older brother. They got that sibling rivalry thing down to a pat. Yes, that is his older brother. So Although viewed initially as an outsider, Hunter was viewed as an outsider. Y'all know Wakanda, I don't know how we saying they opening up their borders when in the comics they just as xenophobic as I don't know what. His love for Wakanda was second to none, and he was soon embraced by all. You see, can you imagine all that? Like, this dude come in looking like nobody from Wakanda. Nobody from Wakanda. And his love and passion for the country, it's so there, like it's just coming off of him that the rest of Wakanda is like, man, damn it, this he Wakanda, he coming to all the barbecues, like damn all that. Some Wakandans to this day would probably take Hunter over T'Challa. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all how that go. So things would soon change for Hunter as a teenager when he witnessed the birth of T'Challa. Because he knew then, with T'Challa being the biological son, he knew he was not going to be in line for the throne at all. Yes, Hunter, if they don't have a child, Hunter sits on the throne as the king of Wakanda. And they would not have done anything about it. Like that's how that would have went. Imagine. Ooh, good God Almighty. So he realized T'Challa would be the one to take the throne, but a little bit differently than Loki, because Loki realized Thor was gonna take the throne, and Thor wanted to kill Loki. Now that's just not how Hunter rolled. He didn't want to kill T'Challa. He wanted to be a better Wakandan than T'Challa. Matter of fact, he wanted to be the best Wakandan, period. So it was that passion, him wanting to outdo everybody, because ain't nobody taking no heart-shaped herb. T'Chaka is still serving as the Black Panther. So Hunter was named the leader of the Hatut Zeraze. That's how bad he got down. That's how he got down. That's how that he was that dude. T'Chaka said, you know what? You go ahead and be the leader of the Hatut Zeraze. And I don't know who gave Hunter the name White Wolf. I don't know if he did it or T'Chaka did it, but he was the White Wolf from then on. Yeah, that's how that was. Now, allow me to take this time to state what the Dogs of War are all about. Like, I need y'all to know what they all about. Because some of y'all went to go see Black Panther 2, and you seen the Dora Milaje do some stuff when the mercenaries attacked that frigate, the Wakanda frigate and everything like that. Y'all saw that. Okay, I'm going to help y'all out. The Dogs of War, they are the secret police of Wakanda, and they are responsible for imprisoning, torturing, and exterminating any and all domestic and external political enemies of Wakanda. Bet you need me to say that one more time. I'm gonna help y'all out because y'all might. This is how these dudes get, because the doors are responsible for protecting the throne. Like, they don't leave the throne. Like, whoever sits on the throne, that's who they protecting. Like, that's their job. That's their job description. Them other folks, though. Them other folks. Them other folks. Them other folks, they responsible for imprisoning, torturing, and exterminating any and all domestic and external political enemies of Wakanda. That's whether they real or imagined when it comes to Hunter. You can be an actual threat or you can be an imagined threat. Hunter and the Hatut Zeraze, they don't care. They coming to see about you. They coming to see about you. Now here's the sad part. They not necessarily telling the throne what they getting ready to go do. That was the whole problem with it. That was the whole problem with it. So now, mind you, like I said, that was the whole problem with it. Amazing, because it's like if you think about it, who acted like that? Who wanted to use Wakanda to take over the whole world? Because that's literally what Hunter is all about. It was Eric Killmonger. He wanted to use Wakanda to take over the whole world. He wanted Wakanda to rule the world. That's not Eric Killmonger's mentality in the comics. Eric Killmonger pretty much just wants to kill T'Challa and rule Wakanda his damn self, burn it all to the ground. It's Hunter who wants to use Wakanda to rule the world because he believes Wakanda is superior to the rest of the world. Ooh, y'all, he bought that life. He bought that life. And mind you, Hunter, if T'Challa was to get down like how he wanted T'Challa to get down, Hunter would bend the knee to T'Challa all day, every day. Like, he didn't told T'Challa, hey man, just give me an order that I'll follow. Like, just give me that order and I'll make it do what it do. But until then, the only person that I'm really acknowledging as king is T'Chaka. That's the only person. Like, he didn't call T'Challa. Hey man, you know you the king's son. I hear what you're saying. And T'Challa like, no, I am the king. Y'all gonna be like, but Theo, why that dude? Okay. Y'all know who T'Chaka's father was? It was Azuri. Y'all know what Azuri was doing to his enemies? You know what his nickname was? It was the Butcher. Why? Because he was beheading people. Okay. Well, his father wasn't no different. Y'all saw what happened when okay, so the Panthers, they don't really mercy. They don't really know nothing about that. They don't. And if Hunter is the oldest and he trying to outdo every Wakanda, trying to be better than every Wakanda, he gonna be more brutal than they are. I mean, that would be my psyche valve. He gonna be more brutal than they are. Like, he gonna take it to a whole nother level because he trying to get in where he fit in. And it's kind of like that whole thing. What would we be saying? A black person got to work twice as hard as a white person to be seen as an equal to the white person? Okay, it's in reverse over here. Hunter like, I got to work twice as hard. I got to be twice as brutal to be even seen as a Wakandan. And so I'm not making no excuses for him. I'm just saying he got it honestly. Don't do that. Don't do that. So I'm looking at my notes and I'm laughing because I know it's gonna be some people saying, "Damn, I ain't know that." Damn, I wish they'd put that in the comments. And they're gonna make it. Marvel makes it seem like people don't care about this stuff, don't care to see it on the big screen. But y'all share the video. It's gonna be plenty of people like, "Damn, I wish they'd have put that on the big screen." Damn, I wish they'd have gave us that. I know, because people be in the comment section. Damn, I wish they'd have gave us that on the big screen. People that did not know, right? And you're not gonna know because the dude Nate Moore brags about how he still got a job and bragging about being stupid. Like, I didn't know you get to do that. I didn't know you get to be black bragging about being stupid and still get to keep your damn job. That's what I didn't know. But nevertheless, I digress. I'm gonna keep it going right there. Now, as crazy as it seems, or maybe not, based on what I done told y'all about Hunter so far, he's actually spilled innocent blood in the self-professed mindset that he will do whatever it takes to protect Wakanda, even if it means killing T'Challa, whom he deems as being too weak or too noble. Who, y'all heard that? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of Killmonger's sentiment from Black Panther is coming from Hunter in the comics. Other than that, Eric Killmonger, a.k.a. Njadaka, is nothing more than a homicidal, sadistic, sick individual. I'm gonna say it like that. That's all he want to do. It was a killing of innocents, going back to Hunter now, that led to T'Challa finally putting literally putting the claws, he was putting paws, claws, whatever you want to say, hands, on Hunter and forever banishing him from Wakanda. That lasted to the Empire storyline, event where Hunter is seen fighting alongside the Hatut Zeraze to protect Wakanda. Yeah. So remember when I said Hunter was banished earlier, he wanted to come home? He wanted to come home because T'Challa kicked him out because he said, man, you too brutal. During that time frame, the Hatut Zeraze, still loyal to Wakanda, were just basically freelance. Say that 3 times twice. 3 times. Oh, never mind. They were freelance mercenaries up until that point. Hunter want to get them back home. T'Challa ain't really feeling it. I don't know if you can really attack the king and think that's going to get you back home. But then he started killing women in Hell's Kitchen, the Lord T'Challa out. That definitely ain't the way to go. But T'Challa banished him this time. He told Hunter he couldn't come back. The Hatut Zeraze, he let him come back, but Hunter, you gotta go. So we got them being freelance mercenaries, the Hatut Zeraze. We got them being freelance mercenaries while they're banished with Hunter. Then when Hunter gets banished, the Hatut Zeraze are welcome back. Guess who takes over the leadership role of the Hatut Zeraze when they come back? None other than Shorty. Yep. See, this whole Hatut Zeraze, say that thing 3 times. Bad. See, this whole Hatut Zeraze thing and everything like that, this all take place after the fallout with Doom. I said T'Challa was in Hell's Kitchen, right? So this takes place. No, that ain't right. This gotta come first. 1998. Yeah, I guess. Because the Doors are introduced. Well, no, this do come first. Because we got Nakia. And we got Okoye. So yeah, this story comes first. This story comes first. It's crazy how they doing this story. It is. Because he's literally in Hell's Kitchen. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to get on back to it though. So, I might have to, Nah. Yeah, Christopher Priest came first. Yeah, Christopher Priest. So yeah, this story comes first actually. I don't know why Hunter did not show up during the Reginald Hutland run. I don't know why, because the Christopher Priest run definitely did come first. I don't know why we don't hear from Hunter. We don't even really get to hear from the Hatut Zeraze during Reginald Hutland's run. Anyway, we're gonna keep it going. We didn't even get to, never mind, y'all can be like, Theo, stop. Nah, because we didn't get Casper Cole, never mind. We didn't get it. Anyway, y'all don't like following behind each other and using stuff that came before to kind of like keep the world building going. Y'all just gonna keep starting over. Never mind. You see how confusing that is? Though it's like you're supposed to grow. Never. Anyway, I'm being low-key petty but telling the truth. Anyway, Shuri became leader of the Dogs of War shortly after becoming Black Panther. She would lead them into a war against Atlantis where hundreds, if not thousands of Atlanteans were slaughtered. She would also lead them against the Black Order when the Black Order attacked Wakanda. Shuri don't care. She don't. She don't care. She don't care. She don't. Shuri is about that life. Now, if you read Black Panther and everything like that, Shuri has pretty much always been about that life. She don't need Eric Killmonger for her to be about that life. No, Shuri, with the Shuri in the comics, ain't no Namor would have bent the knee. No, Shuri would have killed Namor. That's that. She'd killed him. Namor, she could never have had Namor in a position where she could kill him. Because if she could have, she would have. That's that. And that's how you get that respect. That's how you let it be known. If you invade Wakanda, you die in Wakanda. It's just that simple. Come to Wakanda and die. That's their slogan. Like they don't play that. Like they didn't told Dr. Doom, if we ever catch you in Wakanda again, cross over Wakanda borders again, and you'll be dead in Wakanda. And he ain't been back since. When they say that, I don't care who for. Null tried to come to Wakanda. They don't play them games in Wakanda. They don't care who you are. You don't come in Wakanda effing off. That's not what that's about. They don't. And a lot of that has been because of the technology that T'Challa has come up with. Anyway, after Shuri was more or less kind of like rendered inert, T'Challa would take over the unit after that, but only for a short period of time until he named Achilles as the leader. Achilles' term as leader of the unit would see him follow similarly in the same footsteps as Hunter, only with less success, as well as him committing killing himself. Like, he didn't want to lose to T'Challa, so he took his own life for no reason. I just want to go on record in saying that, like, John, like, what you got going on, John? Really, like, what you got going over there with Black Panther, man? You need your behind whoop, because that turn from Achille came from completely out of left field, and it still makes no sense. It makes no sense what you've been doing with this comic. Like, I'm just saying, like, as a writer, you are all over the place with it. You introduced a group. You said it's supposed to be like some type of spy espionage series. There has been nothing but stereotypical tropes. There's been no spy, no espionage, no nothing. There's been hint of, a flaunt of a friendship. That, I'm glad you said that he Jai was like his brother, but that ain't how you wrote that. Like, I got a dude that I know that passed away that's like my brother, and I ain't never displayed them type of sentiments. So, bro, bro. Anyway, last but not least, we have Jai, like I said, who recently returned from the grave and everything like that. I don't know what's going on with the whole Jai situation, returning from the grave. So we got that. I'm gonna have to freelance this other part I written the script. But then we have the toy action figures. So we got the toy action figures and everything like that. No, I don't want to talk about the toy action figures. Let's talk about what their weapons are. So for the most part, they carry Wakandan weaponry. One is going to look like a 9mm. One is going to look like an automatic weapon and everything like that. They wear their infrared goggles. The suits are made out of the same material as T'Challa's costume. It's made out of vibranium mesh weave. Now, bullets hit it, they just fall to the ground. Bullets don't bounce off. You can't stab anybody wearing this particular costume. However, you can cut them if you cut the suit, slash the suit along the grain of the costume. The boots are basically energy absorption boots. The boots allow them to walk up walls. The boots allow them to not make any noise when they walking and running, doing whatever. And they're always destined to land on their feet. They are. In regards to the costume itself, the costume does have what I want to cloaking technology, so they can render themselves invisible. That's tough. It's even worse if somebody made them into some cyborgs, and somebody actually did that. A group of cyborg Hatut Zeraze attacked Namor, and if it wasn't for Superior Spider-Man Doc Ock, they'd have killed Namor. Like that. You don't want the Doras, nor do you want the Hatut Zeraze. You don't want the Hatut Zeraze, nor do you want the Doras. Like, it's not what you want in your lifetime. Like, John Walker was pissing in his cereal after the Doors whooped his ass. He better be glad the Doors was there to whoop his ass, because the Hatut Zeraze would have murked his ass, and it wouldn't even, never mind. But, so, they have that going on. Hunter's costume is a little bit differently in the fact that Hunter's costume actually can change from a white 3-piece suit. Like, it can go from being his suit to being his costume. And it does all the other stuff. So they strapped up short. Like, them problems you definitely do not want. Now let's go to the action figures, which is kind of crazy, because I'm trying to figure out, does Marvel Legends talk to Marvel Studios? Are they not talking? Like, y'all not effing with each other? Like, what y'all got going on? Because Marvel Studios releases Black Panther 2. Marvel Legends releases action figures to support the movie. Marvel Studios is saying the Hatut Zeraze is just a kid. Nobody else. Like, we don't see no dudes whatsoever. Marvel Legends says the Hatut Zeraze, accurately so, because they gave us the doors. They did. Marvel Hasbro Legends did give us the doors. Marvel Legends is saying the Hatut Zeraze are men. Male action figure. Are y'all not talking? Because this over here clearly ain't supporting the message that this one is really, really going above and beyond the sin, that men don't exist. Men are irrelevant. Black men, because the Hatut Zeraze, they all black. Except for Hunter. They all black. Now, this action figure is nice. It's wanted. I got 4 of them and everything because it's an army build. I'm going to get 4 more. I might get more than that. But it's an army build. So I'm definitely going to get 4 more. Now, the difference between this action figure and the comic book, you see what it's missing. It's missing some stuff. It's missing some stuff. It's missing some stuff. Fortunately for me, fortunately for y'all, I look at stuff. So Valorverse, I'm putting the pictures up right here and everything like that. If you're interested in these action figures, but you want them to look more authentic, Valorverse, specifically this accessory pack. Tell them Theo B from I Ain't Saying, I'm Just Saying sent you and everything like that. Maybe they cut your boy a deal. I don't know. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. So that's where we're at with it. Now, if T'Chaka was running the Hatut Zeraze, and we know for a fact the doors have been around for 10,000 years. That is what Anika said. She said they've been around for 10,000 years. It's safe to say that the Hatut Zeraze have been around for a minute. I'm not gonna say 10,000 years, but what I will say is, if T'Chaka was running them, he was the leader. Zuri is his father. They've been around at least since World War II. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, shortly thereafter. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me and everything like that. I've been trying to get this video out to y'all, but, been doing some stuff here and there and everything like that. Make sure y'all click, like, share, subscribe. Especially subscribe. 1,000. We got to get there. Yes. 1,000. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.